Okay, you guys, again, I do this rarely, but this today is a reading that I must watch. We talked about a lot of different things. I believe that if you feel drawn to this reading, it's truly, the one not to miss. And especially, how we arrived at this combination of the loving man and loving woman. The two cards that came out one after another. We pulled a lot of cards since then. So yeah, we had this loving man, loving woman combination that just came out. You already are on the same vibration, manifesting somebody. You two are manifesting each other, and I feel like your path already are aligning. And in general, it's a very positive reading on different fronts, not just not just your relationship and love, but like there are other positive I feel like developments and positive shifts. It's a very positive reading, essentially, for especially somebody who's been through a bit of a more difficult time. You finally have let go something that was needed to let go a while back, and there's a lot of improvement, one improvement after another, one improvement after another, one improvement after another. You're rising. So anyway, I hope to see you in the extended, and see you in YouTube. Let's thank you as always for watching. Okay, let's go to YouTube now. What is up, you guys? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a new reading. So watch the Scorpio, rising sun, moon, or Venus. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you had an amazing 888 portal, for those of you who resonate with that. Yeah, I honestly felt like the 888 was an interesting day for me, the 8th of August. First, there was all this heavy emotions and feelings, and then I felt like I shifted something in a major way. I got also a really nice deep tissue massage on that day, so that might have been part of the shift. What else do I want to say? I reopened personal readings. There is, I believe, even a same day reading available. Check this out if you need something. Right now is a great opportunity to book. I have time. What else? Our Patreon is also alive and kicking, so join in Patreon if you'd like to donate to this channel. And yeah, anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. I want to take one card from this deck, and we'll move forward with something else then. Let's see. There's Mercury retrograde, by the way, prediction that's already been posted too. So yes, for Mercury retrograde, if you want a horoscope, make sure you check out that. Now, the first card, Queen of Pentacles. One of my favorite, I would say, cards in the deck. I like all queens. All queens are dope. Like Queen of Pentacles knows her worth and value, good with money, focused on her coins. Queen of Wands, unapologetic, like just roaring lion, so to say. Very expressive, passionate. Queen of Swords knows your boundaries, you don't mess with her. Queen of Cups, you know what is weird probably, but like Queen of Cups is the one I resonate the least with, because Queen of Cups is very soft and nurturing, and where we are in these times, it's like with Queen of Cups, you gotta be careful who you share this energy with, Queen of Cups. But anyway, we didn't pull Queen of Cups, we pulled Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody here might be very much focused on their finances, money, knowing your worth and value. And we have the bunny here too. Bunny is also actually one of them symbols of luck, of prosperity. I'm seeing if you see a bunny, it could be a very good sign for you. It means that your things like affairs are about to get better, especially financially. Now you have here the Tower. Let me see what next. And Wheel of Fortune. It's been in all your readings recently. There is an unexpected change. Again, things are changing. But I feel like for you, it's something you are used to. Let me see. Three of Swords, Page of Cups. There's a person who might have broken your heart in the past, or who disappointed you in the past. Again, doesn't have to be so dramatic, although with Scorpios it is a little bit always dramatic. I feel like there's the person who you will be hearing from if you haven't heard from them before. And if you say, oh, I blocked them everywhere, I don't know how you're going to be hearing from them. They're going to send an owl. I don't know. What do you call this? A pigeon. I don't know. But there is someone who wants to talk to you. I feel like this person broke your heart before. Maybe for some of you, broken their heart. There's been a heartbreak in this connection. And essentially, they want to talk to you, but you don't trust them, because for the Seven of Swords, they're sneaky, deceptive, and it's almost like, okay, if we go there again, like, I don't know if I can feel safe here. You know what it reminds me of? If you've ever seen Sex and the City. I haven't watched it in years, like, but I do remember binge watching it at one point. You know, when Samantha was, by the way, my favorite character from that entire thing, they all had like so many freaking attachment issues. Like Samantha, at least she was good with money. She had so much money. She was always dating this hot guy. She knew what she wanted. Did not, you know, I don't know, like, I think Samantha and Charlotte, like I mean, Charlotte was a little, you know, neurotic and stuff, but at least they were both good with money. They were like I like them both more. Like I felt like Carrie was just so disorganized with her finances, and Mr. Big, like, I mean, come on, you know, like, don't even get me started on that. And Miranda, I don't even want to go there. Like, let's not even go there. And then she was in this Brooklyn, and, you know, I used to live in New York, always lived in Manhattan. There was only a brief time I lived in Williamsburg and Bushwick, but it's more because it was like hipsterish and stuff. But I mean, come on, anyway, let's not go there. Essentially, what they are showing me, though, Samantha, remember that's when she dated Richard, this hotel magnate or whatever, and remember when they went to, where did they go to? Atlantic City or something? And you know, when she found out he was cheating on her, and then she was like nervous. Essentially, every hotel maid in that hotel knew his name, right? And she was like, you know, I am not going to be spending my life running up and down elevators, wondering if you cheat on me or not. I love you, but I love me more, that kind of vibe. So it's almost like, you know, somebody might have lied, or somebody might have broken your heart. And even if they are coming towards you now, it's like, it's that feeling of like when the trust is broken, and it's like you needing to love yourself, where like if you're going to be in this connection and you're not going to feel safe, and if you're going to, you know, just constantly feel worried, like it's about respecting yourself more. You know what it is? Because I feel like something with this person is just like not working. And you know, we are in Mercury retrograde. I do think, you know, they're trying to come back to show you how things can be different. You know, for some of you, be careful with this person, because it's all about ego. For them, they want to prove themselves that they can have you back if they want to. I mean, I'm sorry, but again, if it's not your message, not your message. Because it's almost like no one ever says no to them. And they cannot believe that, like, you know, you're the one who broke up with them. Here we have Queen of Cups and Strength card. So there was a part of you that I feel like was more nurturing, more loving when the connection just started. But you know what? It's like if you loving somebody means stepping over yourself, stepping over your dignity, stepping over your worth and value. For a woman especially, this shouldn't be this way. For a man, it's good actually to, you know, it's good for men even spiritually to curb their ego, to surrender, because men are very strong in their ego. You know, women usually are the ones who, like, you know, give themselves up and bond and sacrifice. For man, it's good to you know, to make sacrifices. It's good for his ego. He needs to lower it. He needs to, you know, humble, you know, himself, which is interesting actually. So many men recently are humbling women. It's like, you know, I was having this thought. I was on the beach one day, and there were beautiful girls taking pictures in bikini, and I feel so happy when I see beautiful people. You don't even understand. And I was asking myself, why do I feel so happy, right, when I'm around beautiful women? And I've been having this experience where there are a lot of beautiful people, beautiful women, especially around me recently. I mean, obviously where I live, but even like recently I was getting my nails done, and like I shared this, I think, in the extended. I was getting my nails done, and there was Victoria's Secret Angel, just in my, you know, like Asian regular, you know, nail salon. She was getting her nails done. And when I say Victoria's Secret model, it's not from this new campaigns, whatever they are, but like the ones who used to wear, you know, Victoria's Secret wings, like the supermodel. And she was very beautiful, but like I was like, you know, it's an interesting experience. I'm getting my nails done at the same time with Victoria's Secret Angel, and I'm like, it's Victoria's Secret. It was just a joke, but it's like Victoria's Secret down bad, or am I doing, you know, amazing in life? So I'm just joking, but you know, like I'm from a tiny little country. Me getting my nails done with Victoria's Secret Angel is like I love beautiful people. Essentially, the point though is that beautiful women like find it difficult to be anywhere else other than in the company of other beautiful women because of two things. First of all, of course, there are jealous, hateful women who try to bring you down. So you don't feel like, I don't feel safe sometimes with like women who are, you know, I feel like when I feel jealousy or something like this, that's number one. Number two, also men, like lately are very hateful to beautiful women because they try to humble you, show you how you are not all that. Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean anything. So it's for beautiful women, these are tough times actually. It's almost like we have to stick together, you know, take care of ourselves, because it's like, it's either exploited or it's like, there's jealousy, or there are men who try to humble you and tell you you're not all that. No, F off. So essentially, I feel like with the Queen of Cups, you used to be this very giving, nurturing, loving, and you know, again, it's my channel. I like to talk here, random stories. So you know, if you don't like, Godspeed. So Queen of Cups strength, like there was a time you really loved this person and you were very nurturing towards them. But it's almost like you constantly had to like almost like step over yourself, and this is not good. I feel like once you've gotten your dignity back, your pride back, like, you know, you essentially put some boundaries. Like you started focusing more on what makes you happy, and this person still watches you. And this person with the Two of Pentacles, I don't know, what were they juggling? I don't know. For some of you, they may have another connection, another commitment, maybe marriage even. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. And this, you know what I don't like about this person? They're very two-faced. They're not honest about their true intentions. Page of Wands, you are going to be hearing from them, though. They might even confess you their feelings. But I feel like, again, you have walked away and you want to create your own happiness. You are not going to be a supportive character in anybody else's movie. You're going to be a star of your own movie, you know, because it's like, I think for a lot of you, there is a, like, it might have been even your, you know, if you know where I stand on twin flames, right? I don't really believe in twin or triplet flame. But like for some of you, I'm getting that this person might have been what's called a false twin flame. Again, that's not the term I would go for, but I guess for you it might make sense. And they might even have qualities of a person you are actually meant to be with. So again, let's just say both of them are architects by profession, maybe have blue eyes, 6'5", I don't know, whatever else, right? But they were not that. And they, for some of you, it's crazy, but they might even copy the person you're actually meant to be with. Maybe they know each other. I have no idea. It's a very specific message here for somebody. The copycat. They're a copycat. There's a copycat energy. But I feel like a copycat energy, if like this person who wants to be with you, who previously broke your heart, they might have another woman. This woman is copycatting you. Like it's a copycat energy. I think they call it copycat karmic energy. Again, I'm not into any of those, but like I'll use the terms that you understand, so you understand what I'm talking about. Speak the language, so to say, of whatever. So the karmic is copycatting you. Now they are, whoever with this karmic person, are copycatting your true, quote unquote, twin flame. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, some kind of massive copycat energy. And I see somebody had a child, and that child is going to remind them somehow forever in their life of you. So I don't know if that child ended up looking like you. Not like his own, not like his actual parents, but like you, or I have no idea. Maybe that child is gonna have some kind of traits that you have, but it's gonna be very uncomfortable experience for whatever this copycat karmic energy, and this is gonna backfire somehow. Again, this, I know it's a very convoluted, weird message. If it's not yours, it's not yours, but I'm just seeing, yeah, there were people copycatting others, and it's not a true energy. And again, look at this, even this magician, behind him is the devil. It was bad, not good energy. In front of him is the Empress. Something true, something beautiful will manifest. Abundance, prosperity, we have lotus flower, we have corn, and the white dove. So there is something here with prosperity, also connection to, like lotus flowers connected to goddess Lakshmi if you're an Indian. White dove, of course, is about peace, other things too, but essentially there is like this shift. I'm also seeing, again, somebody could be Irish here. Let me see, hold on, let me pause. A lot of different random messages. Yeah, essentially be careful, so what I'm saying. And there is somebody who's been copying, copy paste. I don't know what it means. Be careful in general with any twin flame terminology. I remember actually, I was thinking about this yesterday, how I first found out even about twin flames. So I remember this actually. I used to live in New York. I had a friend, I don't want to say her name, but she was a Latvian girl. And it was long before, you know, like, I mean, I practiced tarot, but not, I didn't do, you know, like YouTube reading or anything. I didn't watch even any videos. And I remember she was in this very highly toxic, abusive relationship with this one guy who was like club promoter. and, and essentially she was always referring to him as her twin flame. So before I even did any of this reading, I had a friend, a close friend actually, we even lived together at one point, who was constantly telling me how this super abusive, terrible guy who I was warning her about the entire time is her twin flame. She found out this term that she's her twin flame, and this is what, like 2013, 2014, so you know, a long time ago. And I remember, you know, believe it or not, my first reaction to the word twin flame when I first heard it was like it's some kind of disease. And you know what, I think my, you know, my gut instincts, my reaction was very, very correct at the time. I remember when she said this term, she was like, it's a twin flame, and she said it in English, not in any other language. Twin flame. I was like, it sounded like some kind of disease. And you know, I'm gonna, again, this is gonna be gross right now, trigger warning, but my like initial interpretation of this was like, you know how there are like STDs, right, that have all this you know, all these like nasty names, like chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, twin flame. It has the same vibration. And you know, I remember that was my initial thought when I first heard the word twin flame, and I still feel the same vibe from that word. So protect yourself. It's because I honestly think, you know, like jokes aside, it might be a form of spiritual STD, twin flame. That all of this tarot reading, separation, breakup, all this emotional abuse, I am telling you, it's some kind of spiritual STD. And you know, use protection, sage. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say here. Anyway, let's do into your connection spread. Are we vibing here? I think we are vibing here today with this deck. So let's go with this deck. Let's go with this deck. First row is you, second row the energy you're connecting with. Oh, you're worried. What are you worried about, Scorpio? This has been anxiety, been a part of your readings recently. I actually had a nervous breakdown a few days back. Like legitimately, this was too much for me. Watching the news, reading YouTube comments, like just some family stuff, caffeine. There was like alarm in my building, and it's just like, yeah, it was too much. And I disconnected for a few days. I was just drinking chamomile tea, resting. I also had like, it was very weird. I had a sore throat for 2 days. But the moment I drank some wine, sore throat went away. So I do not know how it works, what was happening. It's mysterious. So take care of your nervous system right now. Like, do not stress yourself. We have 9 of Cups from a different deck. I will have to put it back, but this is just an indication. Some of you wish fulfillment could be on the way. Let's see. The Empress, look at this. It's all going to be much better than you expect. Let's see, 3 of Swords. Yeah, there is somebody who was very, very bad boy to you. Or bad girl, maybe. Queen of Wands. I'm hearing something, confidence. Confidence. Like a song lyric. I don't know which one it is. 4 of Swords. Yeah, take a chill pill, Scorpio. Do not overexhaust your nervous system. You're mentally hooked up on something. Let's see. Who are you connecting with? 6 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Your wish fulfillment that was coming. Look at this. We pulled 9 of Cups from a different deck, and this one too. Ooh, your wish fulfillment is coming, Scorpio. Look at this. You see a shuffle on camera, right? The Star. King of Swords. Emperor. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Yay. Yay. Say yes to heaven. Say yes to me, they're saying. This song could be of a special importance to you. I know that it is for me. Say yes to heaven. Say yes to me. Yes, that song is very, very important to me. And I think it is important to you too, whoever is watching this. Now let's talk about this. Actually, you know what? That person who, you know, we connected with early in this reading, they are not here. Thanks God. Because I was already scared. I was like, if this axe is gonna be here too, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's talk about this. You do have love. Serious love could be coming your way. Look at this. You have somebody who is very, very much into you. King of Cups, Hierophant, Knight of Cups. Okay, backstory about this person. They might have been in love with somebody else before you, but it was a wrong person for them. And I feel like they've learned, also extracted what they needed from this lesson, and realized that they are meant to be with somebody else. So you kind of match each other's experiences, where I feel like they had somebody who, I don't want to say was false twin flame, even though if this is the term you want to go for, sure. But there was a person, they were very much into who they thought was right for them. Just like I feel like you had this with somebody else, but both of these people were wrong for you, and like for you that other person, for them this other person. A person who have Pisces in their chart, Taurus I'm seeing as well. I see this as a good match for you, but let's talk about this. You're worried right now. What are you worried about? I don't know. You're just worried, and I highly recommend, because I'm not joking with you guys. Like a few days ago, I had legit nervous breakdown. Like it was an actual breakdown, and like I was disappointed with this freaking YouTube and like everything else. You know how everything just accumulates, and like, like it's just you feel everything at once. So essentially, like, I was thinking we need to do my mental health fund here, donate to this channel for my mental health. But no, seriously, joke aside, I just feel like you might be also feeling a lot of nervous stimulation right now. It could honestly be because of Mars in Gemini, together with Jupiter in Gemini in your 8th house, which is squared by Saturn right now in Pisces. It could be very much nervous system exhaustion now, so be careful. Now you're worried about, 7 of Wands, you're defending yourself, maybe defending your opinion, maybe with your work, there are some challenges. And I feel like maybe, you know what it is sometimes, like if you get fired, or if you just finally decide to quit certain project, sometimes failure is a blessing. And again, I'm not saying for all of you it happens, but for some of you, if it does, you will see how it's a blessing. Because there is going to be something where you will regain your worth and value. There will be maybe even somebody who will help you. So there's new opportunities coming your way. But it could be stressful at this moment in time. And I'm seeing with High Priestess to the Empress, you're going to be getting back on your feet, getting back spiritually to your power, creative power. High Priestess next to the Empress is great. It's like your creative power and your spiritual power. You're powerful, not just spiritually, but also physically. It's like one of those things where you're a gorgeous, beautiful woman, but also spiritually absolutely powerful. And I think people have sometimes issue accepting this. I've definitely experienced this, where people either want you to look very unattractive and be spiritually gifted, but if you are like beautiful, etc., it's hard for them to accept that you are not just superficial or whatever, that you also have depth. People have, I've seen this with my own eyes, cognitive dissonance when they see that, because you cannot be wise in some people's closed-minded minds. You cannot be wise and beautiful. If you're beautiful, you must be superficial, or if you are deeply spiritual, like whatever it is. So I feel like this is true power. You are goddess within, internally and externally, or becoming, in the process of becoming. That could be too. 3 of Swords, there is something that hurts you still. Chariot, it is this person, the sneaky person who will be trying to pursue you. Be careful with them, because I see something around, especially, I think it could even be during Mercury Kazemi. When is Mercury Kazemi? August 18? August 18, be very careful. In general, I said this before, we need to be very observant of what's happening in the world, what's happening in our own life, because August 18 will like something might be happening that's very important with this Kazemi. And I do think there is someone coming towards you here. Again, it could be this other person from the past, but I think again for you right now, you don't even have to deal with this. 4 of Swords, if you don't want to be here perpetually, it's time for you to prioritize maybe even a rest. Maybe it's like less screen time, less caffeine, whatever it is, less stimulants. It's very, very important to do something like yoga, breath work. I'm doing yoga with puppies today, by the way. But whatever it is, prioritize your nervous system, because to be honest, something I've recently learned is when you are in this dysregulated space, you cannot come up with solutions. Like whatever even issues you have, yes, I understand you have them and you have to resolve them, but you cannot come up with solutions when you are in this dysregulated space. Sometimes truly taking those 24 hours day of rest, this mini Sabbath, so to say, right, is You know, it's like it really works because you let go, you have trust, you rest, and then when your mind is refreshed, you might see like certain circumstances, certain issues in your life in a whole different light. So, you know, it's like it's just common sense. It makes sense, right? If you are exhausted and you're trying to solve the same problem, it not, you know, it doesn't always work, right? So I see like big changes like this. Now, who are you connecting with? Honestly, there is a wish fulfillment. So I feel like after this false twin flame or after this false situation that you had, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, somebody is coming to get you. You know, there is a bad connection coming your way. Look at this, King of Swords with the Emperor. They go have Gemini and Aries in their chart as well. And what I like is that they are the Emperor to you, Empress. This is a match here situation. Finally, gosh. 10 of Pentacles with a Fool is just, it's a new beginning for you. And I feel like it brings a lot of success. It's like success, everything. And you know, again, like where you are right now, I know it might sound like, it might seem like a difficult place, but I feel like everything might, you know, get resolved much easier even than you expect. Yeah. Page of Swords, 2 of Swords reverse, 5 of Swords reverse. But I think for some of you, there will be a test. Like your ex might test you. You will be tested maybe even by the universe. Will you open up to this other person or not? Because for some of you, out of the ego, because maybe at some point this ex, you will manifest in them, you will feel good that, you know, maybe this manifestation came through, but you will be like tested. Will you stay in the past or will you choose your future? Something like this. The full moon could be important. Something is unfolding around the full moon. Is the full moon on the 18th? I forgot. I know the Mercury cosm is on the 18th. I do not remember. Is the full moon on the 18th or is it another date? Please look it up. But I think like right around the full moon, I will put it in the title of the video. There's something that's shifting. Ouch. 2 of Wands reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Be careful about the decisions you're making now. There is love on the horizon. But again, I keep hearing that this past wants to test you. So, because again, they are kind of like this false twin flame. You know what they're showing me? You know how there are like this soap operas and like, you know, it's in movies sometimes, like there is a false twin, right? Dark twin or like the bad twin. And they look a lot, you know, like they're like the usurpator, how you say this, usurper. And there's something about the person from your past who is truly very, very similar to whoever is actually like your soulmate. Like something maybe in their appearance, I do not know, maybe even names, maybe nationality. I do not know what that is. But you have to be careful if the past comes to test you. Because I think finally you're actually aligning with your truth on many levels. Like who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do, and love that is meant for you. So don't let anyone distract you and like, you know, sabotage your progress, because there is someone who's trying to sabotage you. Anyway, we're going to take this to the extended. We're going to find out more. Who is this Emperor baby? Because they are the Emperor to your Empress. And you have the 10 of Pentacles here. This is like big. Emperor, Empress, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups with a star. Wow. We'll find out about this more. We'll also find out more. What is this test you have to be careful with? Link to the extended is going to be down below. As always, I appreciate you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up. Again, personal readings are currently open. I just reopened them again. Love you all. Same day readings available. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye.